Hey, what's up guys? Devil Dog Gamer here, and you're probably a little confused as to why this isn't the Survive series, and why the hell I'm walking around with the flashlight at night. Well, this is the new patch. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, you're playing the new patch? Well, my series is lagging behind. If you haven't actually seen me talk about it before, my series is probably 2 or 3 weeks behind where I'm currently at. And just because I don't upload every day, and I play every day, so I record every day, and you know, yada yada yada. But, yeah, so you're probably... Is that another... No, that's a zombie. Alright. So you're probably wondering why I'm just starting out with a flashlight. Well, I've been killed 4 times in the past month. Only 4 times. One of those deaths was from a tree. That's right, I backed into a tree. The other death was I was looking in the gear menu of a car, and I died. Amazing, right? The other one was... got killed in the debug forest. I lost my M107, my M4, my M16, all that fun stuff. And the last and final one is where puts me at where I'm at right now. My entire group was moving all 9 of our vehicles to a new location. And one asshole in the debug forest threw a hand grenade and killed everybody on the server. We lost everything. So I kind of took a break for a few days, just uploaded what I had. And now I'm hopping on, and I wasn't going to record until I got back to camp, but there's some weird stuff going on with my channel. I mean, like, this is the situation I have right now. This DayZ series was never meant to go this far. I never thought I'd get up to this many episodes and, anything like that. But, a lot of these YouTubers and other commentators have been, just stopping their series. They do like 1 or 2 videos or, 5 or 6 and just stop doing them. And I wanted to continue it. I mean, you guys loved what I did and you guys asked for more, and I just kept bringing you, more and more. And the way I look at this series is I look at it as a story. Like, if you remember my first video, I said I was going to lone wolf it up, kill everybody I met, take this whole place and fucking, rule the world. Well, in later videos I learned hard lessons, and one of the biggest lessons I learned was that you can't do this alone. There's no way. You cannot do DayZ alone. This game is not meant to be played alone. Ooh, thunder. But you can't do it. And as you saw, I teamed up with Gump, and we got places. We started doing good, and my group kept growing and growing and growing, and then now it's just like into this whole new thing. It's where it's kind of turned into its own community, and we're trying to bring our first ever like clan, or I would say not really clan, more of a community to DayZ, where we take it people, train them to the standards that we hold, and make something big out of this. Because I don't know if you guys really realized or even watched what Rocket's plans for this mod are. This is going to become an MMORPG. The map's going to get, tripled in size. There's going to be, every building's going to be enterable. And great, it's raining, amazing. And there's going to be factions and towns. And honestly, if I'm going to continue playing this game at all, I want to prepare for that. I would like to have the group necessary to carry these things out and dominate when the actual, all this that Rocket wants done actually becomes something, that, more of a reality. And I'd rather set up now for that and secure it and, be comfortable with people I play with before that even happens. So that's my future goal for this whole thing. Now, one of the biggest problems I'm having right now is it seems all my subscribers are split on the content they want. And, before I get into that, let me explain what my schedule is. Because I think a lot of you think that, and there goes my, why is it every video my fucking phone goes off? God damn it. But, to me, I'm not one of these YouTubers that does this full time. I don't do this for a living. I started this for fun. It's always going to be for fun for me, bringing entertainment that I feel is awesome and bringing it to you guys. I don't do it for fame. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for any of that shit. I did it because I wanted to. I originally started it because of the Marine Corps Mondays, and I wanted to help people out and answer questions about the Marines, and I've been doing that, and now it's turned into this whole new beast where now I'm helping with that, Wounded Warrior Project, taking donations, making tons of money for the Wounded Warrior Project. And, and that was my main goal with YouTube. I never thought this DayZ series would turn like this, or, even that it would be as successful as it is now. So this is just an added bonus. But a lot of you know I have a full-time job. I'm in school full-time. I have a life. I did have a girlfriend until recently, but apparently all the hours I spent on YouTube was a little much. And, I kind of regret that. I should have never, put YouTube before anybody. And, it's hard doing. I mean, this channel's freaking getting ridiculous. 200 to 300 subscribers a day. Gaining 10,000 views a day. This is ridiculous. I don't think a channel's grown like this since Minecraft. And, it's rough. It's stressing me out. I mean, a lot of you were commenting on my 7,000 subscribers video that I needed sleep. Yeah, I do need sleep. I'm getting 4 hours of sleep every night. I mean, for 3 weeks I ran on just a few hours every night doing, editing, going to work, going to school, doing all this shit. And then, waking up, doing, going to work. It just feels like Groundhog Day at this point now. I need to get into this freaking place, like, immediately. But, it's hard. I mean, it's really hard juggling all this. And, a lot of you see me, snapping in comments. Well, this is the problem I'm having with, I try to be nice in comments. I read every comment I get, if you haven't noticed. I have an email alert on my phone. I read every single one. If I'm bored at work, I read them. If it's something I can, reply back to, I try to do that. But the amount I get is just ridiculous. So I do read every comment I get. And it seems like you guys are split. I have half my subscribers that want me to go back to my lone wolf days, and you don't like seeing group content, and half of you want to see group content and love it. Now here's the dilemma. What the hell do I do with that? This isn't the kind of game where I can do both. It really, I mean, once I'm with my group, there's no need for me to go out anywhere alone. I have the food, I have the weapons. Basically at that point it's just gathering vehicles, gathering weapons for, our armory, killing people, or getting shit for when the helicopter finally gets fixed. By the way, that's the reason I haven't been grabbing the helicopter. It leaks fuel because Rocket still needs to fix it. So if I put fuel in it, it's gone. Whatever, jerry can I put into it, it's gone in 10 seconds. So this is the thing. I got half my subscribers split. Now, what the hell do I do with that? How am I supposed to do with that? Honestly, I'm sitting here at work. I'm fucking having a rough day. It's fucking being stupid. People are being stupid with me. And I gotta read comments about how, oh, this shit's boring, you should go back to Lone Wolf. How the fuck would you feel if somebody was fucking doing that shit constantly? When you're sitting there, you're fucking losing sleep, trying your hardest, trying to bring out content, people are saying your shit's boring. Come on. Like, really? Honestly, like, shit's gotta stop. I've had a few comments saying, I don't take constructive criticism. I don't consider that constructive criticism. I consider that you being an asshole. And I will definitely bitch you back out. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't do this to be famous. I do this to put content out that I like. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I gotta drop my backpack. I'm not trying to make this into a full-time gig. I'm not trying to make this into something that, lasts forever. If I lost that, oof, I was about to say, if I fucking lost that thing, I'm gonna be super pissed. But, yeah, I just do this for me, and it's like, I try to please you guys, I try to please everybody, but it's impossible. I mean, the rate my channel's growing, and the amount of people that are actually watching my videos, there's no way I can please everybody. And, I'm sorry, I really am. I'm sorry if you're one of those people that, you wanted to go back to the Lone Wolf days. I really am, because I can't do it. Honestly, like, the one thing I've come to realize about this game is life is easier when you're with a group. And if you're one of those people who are like, oh, no, life isn't easier, no, it's not easier. It is. My life is 100 times easier with a group. If I die for a bug, I have somebody drive and pick me up. I don't have to walk a half an hour. I have somebody pick me up. I don't have to do this looting starter stuff. I don't have to do any of that. I didn't even have to do any of that. The only reason I'm doing that now is because I wanted time to talk to everybody and explain everything. Life is so easy when you have multiple people. And that's the one thing I've learned from this game so far, is that everything's easier with a group. You can't succeed. You can't accomplish anything by yourself. You will never get a car. You will never get a helicopter unless you find them fully repaired. You know how long it takes to repair vehicles and fuel them? You know how long it takes to fuel a helicopter fully? It takes a long freaking time. And I can only imagine doing that by myself. It's like a sitting duck. If I was at the Northeast Airfield, fueling a helicopter by myself, I would have to hope to God nobody came by for the next 5.5 hours, before that thing was freaking fueled. And it's comforting to know that I don't have to deal with those situations, that I can play the game, an already stressful game, and not have to worry about things like that. Honestly, I don't have to worry about walking around with a flashlight on the coast, wondering if I'm going to get shot in the face. I don't have to worry about those things, and I like it. I like the group gameplay. I'm not, this game is Arma 2. If you've noticed, I don't play Arma. I'm a milsimmer. I like milsim civilian clothing. It's useless to me. I'm a milsimmer. I like the tactical shit. And with this game, I have a way to, bring that back out. I can totally do that. This game definitely works with the tactical sense. You've seen it before. I mean, we pretty much decimate anybody that comes around us. And that's how the tactical works. And this game definitely translates well into it. It's not Call of Duty. I'm seeing a lot of people who have this Call of Duty mentality to it, where they're like, oh, I'm just gonna run around in the open and shoot people. And yeah, sure, I did that when I was first starting out, because I didn't know what kind of a game it was. I didn't know how I didn't know it was gonna be this much like Arma 2. Did I just lose all that stuff? Amazing. Let me go back and check that. This is another thing. The inventory management in this game is just stupid. I hate it. I really do. I've lost so many guns. It's just ridiculous. But at least I got 4 mags for the thing. But yeah, there's a lot of people running around. There's like a Call of Duty-esque, way about them. And it's not Call of Duty. I've realized, through a lot of trial and error, that you have to group up to get somewhere in this game. And running around alone, it's basically, this is the problem. You run around alone, somebody sees you, they shoot you, you die. You have no chance to survive whatsoever. With a group, you may get shot and still alive. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to turn around and light that guy up, and then come back and save your ass. Or either, or even my personal favorite, you die, they kill the guy, get all your gear back, come pick you up from the coast, and everything's honky-dory. That's how it is. I feel more comfortable operating in a group because I know they got my back, and even if I do die, I'm not going to lose much. Not at all. And that's really how it is. And as far as killing people, I get a lot of comments saying, oh, you're a dick, you shouldn't have killed that guy, or, why the hell did you bait that guy, blah, blah. Listen, when I'm with my group, I consider everyone an enemy. Everyone who comes near us. When we're working together, we control an area, and everyone who's in that area that's not part of my group, I will kill, and we will all kill, because let me explain a story. This is the first time I actually trusted anybody and, said, oh yeah, I'm not going to kill this guy, I'm going to be a nice guy. And this is how I learned the hard way. Me and one of my group members, we were in a town looting it. We saw this guy come around with a Winchester. We held our fire. He kind of just didn't do anything, and I was like, alright, well, yeah, we'll let him go. So, we let him go. Well, 2 minutes later, comes around behind us and kills us. Amazing. That is amazing. I let the guy live, and he comes and kills us. That's what happens. You may let the guy live, but he's going to get you eventually. So you know what I say to letting people live? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. If they're not in my group, fuck you. Seriously, I don't even care. You're fucking dead to me. I don't even care. I don't do it for the gear. I don't care about the gear. Honestly, for those people who are like, oh, they didn't have any gear. It's not about the gear. Anybody with a Makarov can kill your ass at a certain time. It's about surviving. It's about your group. If I'm in an area with my group, like the airfield, say I'm at the airfield, and I'm laying down in the woods, like doing my Overwatch, I'm not laying down there to get kills. I'm laying down there to protect the guys that are out getting loot from the building. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching the area to see if anybody's coming around towards their area. If I see someone, they're an automatic threat to my buddies in the ground, and I will kill them. That's how it goes. That's how my teammates live. That's how we do things. And you know what? If you think I'm an asshole because of that, well, guess what? You've obviously never played this game before because you wouldn't know anything about how people act. Trust me. People kill everybody here. There isn't a nice guy anymore. There's no such thing as nice people in DayZ. Everyone's an asshole. So either you group up with people, and if you don't have anybody to group up with, I'm sorry. Maybe try joining my group when I open up, recruitment and everything for it. Or you just stay away from people. Honestly, I don't trust anybody. And as you've seen before, I do friendly fire incidents. I check with my group. If they don't answer and it's saying they're not in the area, I kill them. It's simple. Yeah, it may suck. I kill a buddy, but guess what? I'm not taking a chance. This is a game. This is not a game of chances whatsoever. You get one chance. That's it. You fuck up, you're dead. So honestly, I'd rather be the guy that takes the shot first and walk out of there. I'm not gonna fucking start at the coast. I hate starting at the coast. You know what happens every time I start at the coast? I turn my computer off and I fucking go get a drink or something and go hang out with people. I say fuck DayZ, fuck the videos. Because honestly, it sucks having all kinds of nice gear and then you fucking start at the coast again. Nobody likes that. And if you like that, there's something wrong with you, like honestly. If you like starting at the coast, there's something wrong with you. So, yep, that's basically my thought on player killing. But as my thought on the game. So far, I'm not happy with the bugs in it. Sure, it's an alpha. Shit happens. But it seems like Rocket's priorities are a little fucked up, I should say. Let me explain the debug forest problem. Now, if you don't know what the debug forest is, basically the way the multiplayer works in Arma 2 is everybody has a copy. And it has to deal with locations and everything. It's how they track locations and all that shit. So everybody has a copy of themselves off in a little forest, ocean, wherever. And that's how they track your player and stuff. And it's directly tied into your player, that, you know, the one I'm walking around now. Say I'm walking around with this guy. There's another copy of my player that's tied into this guy somewhere in a forest off map. And I'm not going to tell you exactly how to get to it. I know how to get to it because I've spawned there and I've ran back to the map. But it takes like 2.5 hours to get there. Literally, you can walk there, and it takes 2.5 hours. Well, some of you are probably like, oh, that's not that bad, you know, that's a long ways. Well, there's people out there who will walk that far and kill you. And guess what? They can kill you there, you die here, and they can take all your shit from there. So, it's the biggest exploit and way to cheat. Personally, I don't like it. The people who do it are just the biggest scum out there. Like, you're taking away from everybody's hard work. I mean, it's one thing to die in the game, it's another thing to just get killed by something as stupid as that. Because honestly, it is stupid. And I don't like it. I've been killed a few times from it. I've had a lot of other people killed from it. I think it's cheap, it's lame, I don't like it. Now, there's a few ways you can fix it. You can give I've talked to a lot of people who spend a lot of time with this game, big time mod makers, scripters, that know a thing or two about Arma 2. And from what I've heard, there's two options you can do. You can make the debug forest in the debug ocean, so nobody can get to it, or you can give everybody the debug forest God mode, and that way if somebody goes over there, they can't kill the player. Well, all those things work, but it doesn't really seem like Rocket's doing anything. And sure, he fixed the problem where, you spawn in the debug forest. That was the easiest way to get kills there. It doesn't stop the guy from running all the way out there. And personally, that is my #1 issue. Why the hell has that not been taken care of? Honestly, seriously, fix it. Because if I'm walking around and I suddenly die again from somebody in the debug forest, I'm literally going to flip shit. Because priorities are priorities. You have to fix the biggest problem. And for me, that is a deal breaker. That is an absolute deal breaker. Because, sure, I can deal with, zombies glitching through walls and killing me. Oh, I can deal with that. That's no biggie. Shit happens. But getting killed by somebody who's going around, oh shit. Figures. Alright, let me get up here. Now we go into combat mode. Let me pin the tool belt. I like that. That's a new cool way of doing things. Get my road flares out. And my 1911. There we go. Alright, cool. I'll just start using flares again. There we go. Alright. But yeah, that's the deal breaker to me. I don't like that. That shit's cheap. And, it's gotta be fixed. Like, we really gotta fix that. Like, honestly, Rocket, please fix that. Dead's on me. Alright, I'll go over here and check these military tents. I'll probably, hopefully find a map or something. And as for what they're doing with zombies, the line of sight was nice. I didn't like the super sensitive hearing zombies, but I'm glad he fixed that pretty quickly. Listen to the community on that one. Because that was definitely not fun whatsoever. I didn't like that. I'm not really worried about people out here. Most of the guys around here are in my group. And they already said they're not going to kill me, so I'm not too worried. as far as this game goes, it has potential. I mean, and sure, it's a social experiment, but I mean, for those who are like, oh, you know, you gotta be helpful, you can't be such an asshole, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I mean, honestly, you know, there's not many situations where I would be this much of an asshole, but when it comes to this game, and basically what it entails, and how much time you spend, and, you know, getting your stuff, and getting up north and everything, I mean, I'm not the one to take chances and actually, you know, try and make it. Oh, I think I hear flies. I just don't give chances. Like, would I shoot an unarmed person in this game? Yeah, I would. Because I've had plenty of friends let an unarmed guy go that just spawned on the coast, and then the next building he walks into, he gets a freaking Makarov or a Winchester, and then comes out and offs the guy. I mean, people are weird in this game. People are fucking weird. There's people out there who just hunt people. I don't really hunt people. I mean, sure, I kill people, but I don't go out of my way to find them. I mean, shit, if it happens, it happens. But I mean, I haven't gone down and sat near Cherno with a fucking M24 or anything like that. Like, I try not to hunt people, because you start hunting people and you start getting what you ask for, and sometimes you don't like what you get. But I'm more of a person that likes to survive with my group. And sure, people come around, kill me, whatever, shit happens. My guys are gonna get them, and you know, they'll get their just desserts. But I mean, I don't know, this game is a social experiment. You know, I would almost say it works as a social experiment, except that a lot of people go into this thinking of the game mentality. Now, there's not, I mean, for it to be a social experiment, you would have to think of this game as real life. And honestly, I don't really think this game is real life, and I don't think there's a lot of people who actually do that. And that's the only way, to me, as a social experiment, this would actually work. And I know Rocket was saying that, oh, this is, you know, a social experiment. To me, it's not. It's just another game. It's a game with, you know, dire consequences and, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. But as a social experiment, no. You know, I haven't seen anybody let a woman go yet because they're a woman, because half the women are dudes. You know, I haven't seen somebody help somebody out that's getting hurt. I've seen them wait for them to die and then take their shit. You know, if this was real life, you would see different things going down other than what you see now. That's pretty simple. I mean, sure, there'd be assholes in real life. I'd probably be one of those, but I don't think everybody would be an asshole. And pretty much everybody who plays this game, I'm not going to throw this flare far enough. Oh, yeah, I did. Sweet. That's right where I wanted it. But, everybody who plays this game's an asshole. I don't care if you say you're the nicest guy in the world. You've fucking done some sort of dicked up thing before. I guarantee it. I can almost promise you that. There's no such thing as a nice player in this game. There's those who fucking lose, and there's those who win. That's basically what it comes down to. You may have the one guy who's the king of Cherno, heads up to the northwest airfield, meets a group like mine, and he's a scrub all over again. You may have the one guy who fucking, you know, comes down to Cherno. It's all basically who has the best gear. I wouldn't even say it matters about gear. I would say about who sees who first. That's what I would put it down to. If I see you first, you're gonna die. If you see me first, I'm gonna die. That's basically how this game works, in all honesty, the way I think about it. I mean, it doesn't matter about gear. I've never really seen anybody, you know, with really good gear, you know, overcome some crazy odds, except for like player killing, you know, version 3, which was, honestly, I don't know how I survived that, you know, with 3k blood and AK against 3 dudes with M4s and backpacks. I don't understand that. I don't understand how the fuck I survived that. Whatever, you know, shit happens. Oh, yay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 74U instead. Let me make sure I got room for that beast. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna take this because it has a super awesome rate of fire. Even though the Cobra has some cool sights. Kinda like the iron sights better, honestly. Honestly do. Maybe I'll find like an M4 over here and have to drop that. I don't know, you never know what's gonna happen. But yeah. This game, it's its own special little beast. Personally. I don't want to kill this dude. I'll walk around behind him. Maybe he won't see me. The new line of sight shit. It's kind of weird. But yeah, this game, I don't know what to think about it. This game definitely, oh cool, he saw me already. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. This game has potential to become something amazing. Personally. Oh, AK-47s. And another AK-47. Does it have at least fucking rounds with it? No, it doesn't. Where are you, asshole? You know, let me try something. I want to try something with this line of sight. I bet I can get away from this dude. Nope. I want to see how this line of sight shit works pretty well. Or if it even does. No, I don't think it works. Wait, it might, if I only strafe this way. No. Oh shit. Oh shit. My tracker fucked me again. Amazing. It always does that shit. Amazing. Am I bleeding? Yeah, I'm bleeding. Alright. Oh, my blood's low. I should probably have found a hunting knife or some shit. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the commentary here. You know, I got some good weapons. I don't know. Tell me what you think about what I said. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, honestly, I'm not forcing you guys to watch a series. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that changes the way I play the game or, you know, enjoy playing the game just to appease a group of people. I'm not gonna be that guy. You know, I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you guys on, you know, commentary, you know, comments on my YouTube channel. I don't like doing that. I also don't like fucking people saying stupid shit. If you've seen me before, I'm one of those guys that I don't fucking like. You know, I don't like getting yelled at. I don't get like fucking hell, Jesus Christ. I don't like getting called names. Honestly, I'm not about that. Like fucking. I'm a Marine. I don't fucking like that shit. You know, I'm the kind of guy that if somebody's calling somebody stupid shit, I fucking step in there and start, you know, getting on their ass about it. I don't like it. I delete those comments. Those fucking, oh, you're a faggot, or you're a fucking douchebag. I delete those comments. The criticism ones, you guys can say it a little nicer, honestly. The way you guys most of these criticism things come off as you being a dick. And, of course, when somebody's being a dick, I'm going to be a dick back. It's the way it is. If you have criticism, if you have something that you want to say to me that you think would help my channel, you know, an opinion of some sorts or a fucking, you know, an idea, don't send it to me on fucking, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Don't leave in a comment. Send it to me in a message, you know, if you have an idea. Fucking comments aren't for that, you know. I mean, I don't want to read that shit in comments. I'd rather read it in messages where I can maybe talk to you about it, or maybe throw another idea by you or something like that. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to have like huge discussions on comments with people about series or what I should do or what I shouldn't do. Do that in messages. I'm more comfortable talking about that shit in messages, because even if you just say it like a dick, I'll just ignore it and I don't have to delete it or fucking get in a new argument with people. You know, same old, same old. I could probably get a fucking shit up here somewhere. Or I'll probably head into town and get the other general store. I don't know what I'll do. We'll see. Alright guys, but yeah, this takes the place of today's episode. I'll fucking upload a DayZ video tomorrow. One of the series, Survive series, to make up for this taking its place. So we'll get on a new upload schedule for that. And I'm going to be doing some other games. I found some other games I enjoy playing. Doing some commentaries on them and shit. If you like them, I'll continue. If you don't, I'll stop. Whatever. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, talk to you later. Peace.